Good morning, Joanne.
Good morning, Renee.
So I'm glad that you also came all the way down from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So tell me about how you found out about Michael Simonson.
I learned about Michael in July 2011 when I went to a conference for energetically sensitive children.
Oh, okay.
And so I heard him speak, and every word resonated with me. I wanted to job shadow him right away.
So do you, in your real lifetime experience now, have children that are energetically sensitive in
Yes.
your life? You do?
I do. And I work with them as well.
And you work with them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what specifically from Michael's workshops has helped you the most in working with children who are energetically sensitive?
I would say the awareness, shifting my perception as to what was really going on, that it's not really what you think it is just by looking at it, and knowing that they are very intelligent, bright light beings being affected by dark energies and negativities, and we're completely capable of changing that and giving them back their life, and joy and peace and out of struggle.
So has the work brought you and your family closer together?
Yes, yeah, we have a lot of peace and joy, and basically I'm the one who's changing. When you change you, then your outer landscape changes. So as I work on me and shift things within me, then coworkers are different with me, people that I meet are different with me, my kids are different with me.
So then what specifically has helped you the most from the energy workshops?
Noticing what my fears are and my judgments are, like my awareness leaped gigantically into how much I was judging and how many fears I did have. I wasn't even really aware of them before. I wasn't even really aware that I was negative or functioning from fears and judgment. So, and giving me the tools to use when they occurred. So, biggest thing is seeing it. Oh, cool, what's going on here? Let's look at this. So, powerfully ways to handle it, what to do about it, and what is really going on.
If you had to pick one pivotal experience that has come in your life due to the energy work, could you pick one?
There are many. Well, one was I was struggling with my youngest, and just, I wanted it to flow a certain way. This needed to happen, and I was in a lot of judgment. And but even though I had learned all this, I wasn't even aware I was in judgment. And then it was after I was talking to Michael about it, realizing that, and my daughter was shutting down to me completely, wasn't open to me at all. So when I realized that I was in judgment of it, and I used the tools to shift it and change it, and just be in that unconditional loving place and have no expectations of her or of myself, she completely opened up, and our interactions changed immensely. And I have another one I have to share.
Good, please.
I had great experiences of using this and forgetting to use this. Mm-hmm. So I was...
Me too.
I was in a good place, really feeling great, happy with things that were going on. And then my little fears sneak in, self-doubt about whether I can do something or how good I am or I'm a failure. So all those self-doubts snuck in and got bigger and bigger and more added to it. And I kind of got into a really bad place of what's the point? Am I still allowed to say life sucks?
Yes.
Yes. I really, what's the point? Like, I just really went into this, like, didn't have any motivation to do the things I normally love to do, didn't want to cook. I was actually just sitting there in my chair, just thinking back to that. You do embrace those emotions, release them. And then talking to Michael and realizing what had happened. I had not grabbed them right away, didn't use the tools right away, and it just got expanded into this big, awful feeling yucky place where I had no joy and didn't even know what the point was. And so that was very powerful to see how it happened and what had happened. And then with just the quick shifting of, like, once I was aware of what happened and using the tools and talking to Michael and helping me see what was going on. And it was like 3 sentences and it was gone. It was very powerful. 3 sentences that I know, but when you get down to that place, you don't even, you don't even care anymore. So that was huge, how those 3 sentences shifted, and it was partly helping me with my awareness of what was going on, and then continuing just to use my tools and be more cognizant, and it increased my awareness tremendously that I am. With each breath that I take, I increase my light. With each breath that I take, I have more clarity. Those words literally had more potency for me than they did before, even though I've taken lots of workshops. And with each step that I take, my light increases. So that was part of that learning lesson. It was, I enhanced my use of tools, and because in the morning I was kind of waking up a little bit with not a lot of motivation to get going, and just by grabbing those tools and starting my day like that, my day is amazing.
So you have the intention first thing in the morning.
Yeah. And I don't always need to do it, but I know they're there, and when I do it, it's bliss, joy. It's so much more powerful. It's amazing to me. So
if someone asked you about what you would recommend if they had children who were suffering, possibly under all kinds of diagnoses that we hear about out there, what would your advice be for someone, like a parent?
I would share the information that I learned from Michael, and I would ask them to contact Michael, but give them the power to know that what is really going on, tell them what's really going on, and that there are other ways. Basically, their child is being affected by negative energies, and it's about releasing and moving into a place of love. So I guess sharing what I've learned and then contacting Michael.
I'm stumped. If you had to just share one thing you've learned from all of the workshops, just one, what would that be?
Be very aware of what words you're talking to yourself. As, I am is extremely powerful. But I would say most recently it's catching everything, and I was noticing that I'll go into feeling sorry for myself. I got this, and this. And it's like, whoa, you're denying your true self by going into that. So I would say, 1, be very cognizant of what you're telling yourself and what you're telling other people, and are you telling a story that's going to create an awesome, beautiful day, or are you telling a story that's going to create a negative, yucky day?
So your thoughts create energy.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much for talking with me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, and for coming to the workshop.
Yeah.